Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I just want to come on camera and make this video about why I believe that Pokemon Go sucks. Maybe not sucks, maybe that's a harsh word, but why Pokemon Go is very boring. Here we go. I know that a lot of you guys will probably not agree with me. There will be some of you guys that do agree with me, but I'm gonna break it down as deep as I possibly can as to my reason as to why Pokemon Go is boring. Now, to start with, I want to start off with my first experience with Pokemon. My first experience with Pokemon, I was a young kid, I don't know what age, but it was with the Pokemon Red or Blue, in which you start the game and you get one of the 3 starter Pokemon, and then you go out into the world, and then the first Pokemon you find are like Rattatas and PGs and stuff like that. However, unlike Pokemon Go, you have to actually battle these Pokemon, weaken them up a bit, and then throw a Pokeball at them. That is probably the main reason why, for me, Pokemon Go is boring. To me personally, I believe that is the main component to Pokemon as the brand, is the fighting other Pokemon, weaken them up to catch them. That is what made the show so interesting. That's what made, the adventure so interesting. And I believe without that, it's not a Pokemon game. But again, that's just my personal opinion. Another thing that I think is really lacking for Pokemon is there's no PvP, there's no trading, there's no other user interactions other than the gyms, but we'll get to that. I believe that another really important component to Pokemon was you'd go out, you'd get your starting 6, you'd make your starting 6 the best they can, and you come across other trainers, and then you put your starting 6 versus their starting 6 to see who's the better trainer. But Pokemon Go doesn't have that, and that's another reason why I believe that Pokemon Go is boring, because that's already 2 out of, I don't know, 3 or 4 different things that I believe define Pokemon that it doesn't have. You play any other Pokemon game, Red, Blue, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, whatever they have now, and they all have that component. They all have the going out to catch Pokemon, weaken them up, throw your Pokeballs, PvP with other people that have the 3DS and stuff like that, trading. That's just some of the stuff that I expect, right? Pokemon Go does have battle. However, the gyms in Pokemon Go are very lackluster. Nothing about the gyms scream Pokemon. For example, one of the biggest things is that you simply just tap on the screen repeatedly to weaken up another Pokemon. That's not Pokemon. That is not what Pokemon is. Pokemon is, you level up your Pokemon, they get abilities. That's another thing, each Pokemon has their own specific loadout. So you can have Scratch and Hyper Beam and all these really cool unique abilities to your Pokemon that another Pokemon may not have. And that's one thing that made Pokemon really unique and fun. But just tapping on the screen repeatedly is just, why? I don't know. I just would wish it would stick to the lore of the show as much as possible. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I played Pokemon Go for a week or 2. It just wasn't fun for me because I got excited to catch a Growlithe. RK9 is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I was excited to catch a Growlithe and level it up, evolve it. But when I caught the Growlithe, there was nothing I could do with it. I had it, I had a few of the, sprays or whatever, the burst or whatever. I leveled it up a bit, but then I ran out of that stuff, and I had to go walk around and catch Pokestops or catch more Pokemon to level it up more. And that's just not the vein of Pokemon. The way that I view Pokemon Go, it is a game that's very innovative. Don't get me wrong, this game is super innovative. It's one of the first of its kind to ever involve an actual real-time map into a game and AR technology. That is super innovative. However, I personally believe that Nintendo or whoever published it, the Pokemon Company, would have been better off to create new IP with this game. I probably would have been more on board because I wouldn't have any expectations going into it. My brain would have correlated it with a different experience, not with the experiences that I've had with Pokemon so far. But again, I'm only one person. I know that there are hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of people that are enjoying this app right now, and I'm not here to take away from that. I've talked to some people and they've explained why they like Pokemon Go, and the reason is because it's like a treasure hunt. It gets them out the house, it gets them to play with friends, it gives them all those reasons which are value. I respect that, and if that's the reason why you like Pokemon Go, power to you. But my wish list for sure is, actually battling Pokemon to weaken them up, PvP, trading, and fix the gym battling. Make it actual battling. If they fix that, my personal opinion, I think they'll have the best app in the world, best game in the world. To reaching the most people, it'd be crazy. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is my fear. with Pokemon Go. My fear is that with my wish list, I don't think that Nintendo or whoever's in charge is going to add those features, and here's why. The recent report is that Pokemon Go affected Nintendo's share to rise 86% since it's been released. That is huge. 86% is huge. And just knowing the history of Nintendo and, you know, their stance on mobile gaming and whatnot, I feel like they won't add none of the features on my wish list because they're more on the side of, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Back to the reason why I think that Pokemon Go was released the way that it is because Nintendo already has Pokemon Popular on their portable devices, on 3DS and whatever else, right? And which has all the full Pokemon features that you expect. PvP, trading, battling, leveling up, it has all that stuff. So I believe that the Nintendo state of mind is like, why would we release a free app with all these things when we're trying to sell that same exact package on our own 3DS, on our own console, that will make us more money? So therefore, with Pokemon Go, they removed all those features and put in just this, in my opinion, mindless type of gaming. And maybe there was R&D on this, and this is what the mobile market wants. Maybe, I don't know. But back to my fear, I believe that with this 86% share increase, they're probably more on the side of like, well, we don't have to add these features because people love the simplicity or love the lacking of the features how it is now. So we don't need to do that, at least right now. So I believe that they're probably going to go more the route of updating 151 Pokemon to 250 Pokemon to 350 to 450. That's going to be their rollout staging of updates. That's just how I'm calling it. I heard they're going to add trading, which is interesting, but man, Pokemon Go, we need that battling to weaken up Pokemon, catch them. We need PvP. That's the stuff that I believe, without a doubt, could change the world. Change the world. For example, I heard this one chick making some Pokemon Go sounds outside my window. She was catching Pokemon. You don't know how bad I wanted to just grab my phone, run out there, and challenge her to a 6-on-6 Pokemon battle. You don't know how bad I wanted to do it, but with Pokemon Go, you can't do things like that, man. People can meet potential best friends that way. They can meet potential girlfriends, wives. They can meet, who knows, business partners. Pokemon Go could change the world. Not saying that it isn't already, but I don't know. The way I see it, that would be crazy. Pokemon Go at the moment may just be like a fad, because once you catch them all, it's kind of like, what then at that point? You know, when it hits that point and catch them all, that's when I believe that their update plan won't be PvP and all that stuff. It will be, okay, so now these people technically beat the game, so let's double the amount of Pokemon, right? Then let's add more Pokemon, so that those with the objective to catch them all will have to play the game forever. And to me, that's just boring. What's the incentive? What is the incentive? Catch them all so that I can tell people I caught them all? That's just boring to me. I'd much rather play a game with strategy, like the original Pokemon. My starting 6 versus your starting 6. My Pokemon loadout versus your Pokemon's loadout. Let's use the best between us two. Pokemon tournaments. I could go on for days. I don't know, man. I hope this video was logical. First and foremost, I hope the reason why I think Pokemon Go makes sense to you, regardless if you agree or disagree. I just really hope that they add PvP and trading and all that good stuff that you should expect from a Pokemon game. Thanks for listening, and keep on playing, players, I guess. I don't know.